tell me how much was the socially acceptable amount of alcohol that you were drinking? Because I know it's a difference to you to stop drinking. So tell me more about that amount first.
Yeah, okay. So a socially acceptable amount, look, is anywhere between a couple of glasses to a bottle, in one sitting. And, you could go through a bottle of champagne at Christmas, whatever. Like, it's a lot of alcohol when you think about it, and you do that a couple of times a week. That's embarrassing, but not unusual. That's how you wind down, isn't it? After you've picked the kids up from school, you go and have some rosé or whatever, and then kind of numb your way through the evening. So to say that you've stopped drinking, people think you're an alcoholic, which is actually just a self-defined condition anyway. But I want to kind of talk also about the fact that you don't have to be drinking in the shower to want to not drink so much. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's like, oh, I'm totally fine. I can't remember, or, I fell over. That's totally fine, but I'm not an alcoholic. And that's true, right? But there's a lot of grey area where people are drinking just way too much, but they don't know how to stop because it's socially acceptable. And there's so much stigma about saying, I don't drink, because everybody's like, well, if you don't drink, that means you must have been an alcoholic. And I'm like, I wasn't an alcoholic. I just didn't want to drink anymore. I got sick of having a hangover. I got sick of having, that dull head. I got sick of being short with my kids all the time. I just got sick of it. I thought there's got to be a better way than this, right? And there is.
Yeah. So, and you said that sometimes that the problem is in admitting that you are drinking a bit too much with people who drink about the same amount as you, so you don't find that support to stop, even if you want it.
It was like somebody had died when I gave up alcohol. I got hugged, I got, commiserations, I got condolences. People just couldn't believe it. People were always still just trying to give me alcohol. Go on, have a sip. Just people can't handle it. And the other really interesting thing with alcohol is that as soon as you say, I don't drink, people more often than not tell you the reason why they do.
Yeah.
So, oh, yeah, sure. I really like drinking and it's really good for me. And you're like, okay, sure. It happens with no other thing that you do. You're not like, a bag of Cheezels and someone's like, oh, well, I like to eat Cheezels too because, really feel it relaxes me. Really unusual. And it's difficult to take because you have to be strong enough in yourself to have people always say that your opinion of your health is not correct.
The Turnaround Talk Show and podcast is brought to you by Marcia Tepperman. You can find me on my website www.marciatepperman.com.au, or you can connect with me on social media via Facebook, LinkedIn and Instagram. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to being with you again soon.